Welcome back to Tom TCG. We're going to be taking a look at the list that I played at Salt Lake City Regional this year. The deck is cool. The deck is fun. I had a lot of fun playing it. I definitely would consider playing it again at a different regional, but we'll see how the meta shakes out after Silver Tempest. But go ahead and enjoy my list and enjoy the small amount of gameplay that I have included in this video. When it's time to flex on your opponents in Top Cut this season, or even just upgrade your TCG accessories, make sure you're checking out inkgaming.com. They have a wide variety of custom playmats, custom dice bags, face masks, as well as mouse pads too, and a grip of sleeves and dice and deck boxes, all your TCG accessory needs. And you can use the code DADSPOD10 at checkout for 10% off your entire order from inkgaming.com. Your game, your style. So this is APG. This is the list that I played at Salt Lake City. Plays 4-2 Arceus, 2-2 line of Giratina, 1-1 line of Flying Pikachu VMAX. Kinda helps with Palkia, mostly helps with Regis and Lost Box and so on and so forth. So I kinda like having that 4 cards in the form of the 2 Lightning Energy plus the 1-1 line of Flying Pikachu to give me that upper hand in those specific matchups. Ultimately does limit my consistency through the rest of the deck. However, I feel like the deck performed very well. I just needed to choose better lines of play, if you will. I did finish with a record of 3-2 and 4. That's right, 4 ties. I did have a cast on during Salt Lake City, and I do believe all the time that I lost to really close out my game 3s was due to shuffling errors and not being able to randomize my deck appropriately with the set amount of time you're supposed to use when you're shuffling and so on and so forth. But I really felt like I made a great meta call. Obviously, anything Arceus, Giratina didn't win the event. However, I feel like the deck was poised to be in a very good position come day 2 Top Cut, so on and so forth. So I have some gameplay for you, and enjoy. So we got an okay start. No energy, which feels a little bit bad, but at least we got a little bit of consistency up and going in the form of Arceus and Bidoof. Feels like I'm going second, so we are going to try to dig for that Crobat to try to get that early attachment. Oh, looks like they're parting ways with the boss, and we are playing against Goodra, so we'll see how we can satisfy this going forward. Cool. No first turn attachment out of there, but we can give ourselves a couple of different options here. Yeah, I think we'll bat one time just to see what's up. We do get an energy here. I don't know if that's the energy that I want, though, so we will part ways with one of these Marnies. We'll get the Tina. We'll put this down, pat to the peak, and we'll Marnie. Didn't look like they had a whole lot going on, which is cool because we do get the Bibarel, which will allow us to draw, and the Lost Vacuum can give us the ability to bounce back to the peak if we need to Starbirth the following turn. So we've got 3 cards now. Nothing close to Mirage Gate status. We could have seen a Colress this turn, but we didn't. We do lose the Bibarel, but the rest of our hand wasn't necessarily super good, so we'll see what we can get back into. Double Turbo seems okay, but everything else is just not really that good. Heavy Ball's not really going to help us a whole lot here. We can't grab the Pumpkaboo, but that's not necessarily the ideal card. But we'll grab it anyways, just in case we get something resembling a V-Star the following turn to be able to Starbirth and grab what we need. We'll attach double turbo energy. I'm going to bench another Arceus just in case. And we'll go ahead and Trinity Charge. Put the necessary energy on our Giratina because that is going to be the best attacker for us here. And I'm feeling like 1 on the Arceus seems pretty good. There might be a world where they come up and attack. Yes, and that seems like the right thing to do. Yeah, just 1 card deeper for them. 200 seems bad, but we can definitely make some stuff happen here. Love top decking this V-Star for sure. I might even just forego the idea of attacking with this one. I just might retreat this one entirely. We'll go ahead and retreat into you. Part ways with this double turbo energy. Seems fine. Promote this one. Go ahead and bounce the Path to the Peak. Yes. And we will Starbirth. So one of the things I think I want to grab is definitely Bibarel. Or maybe we grab Marnie and double turbo energy so that we can attack. We're not doing a whole lot of damage, but we're going to put Path to the Peak back down so it'll stick. Go here, we'll Path, then we will Marnie. Cool. Gonna Ultra Ball away this and this, and I want to get Bibarel online because other than that our hand is kind of poopy. Ordinary Rod, we'll do a little bit of both. Put you back in just in case I need another Tina to take out this Goodra. The 1 energy seems okay. Let's go ahead and draw out 4 cards. That seems alright. The research next turn seems okay. Putting this extra V-Star definitely makes us less of an easy target, but it's a 1-hit knockout with this Rolling Iron attack one way or the other. So I might just do it. And we'll Nova. 100 damage seems okay. Sticking Path to the Peak also feels fine. We'll go grab the rest of this energy. Maybe we'll leave 2. Just accelerate 1 Arceus. Now, I think their goal here is to get another Goodra online, because it doesn't appear they have anything to eliminate my Path to the Peak. I do have 1 more in the deck, and I think we're going to research into it the following turn. Okay, looks like they're going to go ahead and take this, which is an easy target. Seems bad, but we are not in the worst spot, as this Shred attack plus Zigzagoon Ping can get us through that ability. And we don't even have to evolve to make that happen, which I think is pretty sick. Go ahead and drop this down here. We'll attach this plus this. I think drawing out before research seems okay. Realistically, I don't think I need any of these cards. I would like to keep that energy around, so we might just Shred. Well, we can Raihan and energy back into play. We'll do that here. Grab ourselves the boss we're gonna need, just in case. And then we shred through everything for the knockout. Take 2 prizes, and then when they promote another Goodra, we will basically just take it out of the game. Cool. There is another Hisuian Goodra V. Now dealing 190 seems a little bad here, and I can't realistically boss and evolve at the same time unless we top deck the V-Star, of course, which would be fantastic, but something along the lines of an Ultra Ball might be just a little bit better. Lost Vacuum does bounce Path to the Peak, which seems just a little bit bad, unless they're going to get rid of my Choice Belt. Choice Belt definitely does change things, but I do run 2, so we could be in a pretty good spot. If they grab a second Goodra here, definitely complicates just a little bit. But the Radiant Gardevoir is not going to do a whole lot with the Path to the Peak in play, and they did use a Vacuum already. Cool, so we do get that, not punished, which is sick. Let's go ahead and attach this here. We'll boss that up. And we will impact before they even get a chance to use their attack. Here I think I'm keen just parting ways with that double turbo. Take another 2 prizes, and we will rinse and repeat. And we do have 1 boss left in the deck. We did not prize it. We should be getting pretty close to those Ultra Balls that'll allow us to really thin down the deck quite a bit and draw into hopefully the last boss with Bibarel. If it's anything like some of the SLC decks I ran into, a 2-2 line is just about where they're at. You can see them definitely quick balling or ultra balling for one of those pieces right now. Would be really unfortunate if they looked at the V-Star and the V-Max in the same hand. But yeah, they definitely have to spend a lot of resources to try to get back into this. Looks like my Path to the Peak is stuck pretty well. I could probably see it getting bounced this turn for sure. Get another switch, dig just a little bit deeper. Hopefully they don't have to make a hard decision like having to choose between the V-Star and the V again. And they do, so if they don't play a third V-Star, this game is just about wrapped up. I can imagine them probably holding one as they put the V down the following turn. But we'll see. This might end in a concession with them having to choose between point A and point B. But 2 V-Star in the Lost Zone seems pretty okay to me, and this might be a really good turn to just research. Let's go ahead and quick ball away Flying Peak. I don't see myself needing another doof anytime soon, so researching this hand is a-okay with me. We have another Peak, which seems fine. Big Charm can prevent them from taking 2 prizes on my Crobat, which is nice. I think I'm definitely in a good place to just impact here. Definitely the Lightning Energy and probably one of these seems okay. And then next turn, it's just find the boss and win the game. They have any spicy Thornton plays up their sleeve that definitely could prove to be problematic. That Cramorant definitely could have put in a lot of work early on us here, but we're in a pretty good spot. Like, this deck doesn't have a really bad matchup against Goodra because of how hard Giratina hits and how aggressive the Path to the Peak plays end up being. So definitely played into why I was so keen on playing this deck at SLC. And it's a concession, so we'll see what we play against next. Chikorita Sleeves, Tina Box, Lugia Coin. Is it the mirror? Who knows? We don't get an energy here, which kind of stinks. We are going second. VIP pass opening is always good for my opponent, for sure. Probably Comfy Cram here. Greninja and Comfy. Might be Tina. Feeling like it could be Tina. It's Tina. It's ultra rare Tina. Spicy, spicy. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and part ways with this energy here. We'll grab ourselves Arceus. Arceus, we will attach the big charm. Probably Ultra Ball, the Collapse Stadium, plus the V-Star. And grab ourselves Crobat, see what we can get in terms of energy or just establishing a board state in general. Nothing too crazy. We do get the double turbo energy, which seems pretty good. A second doof might be okay just in case they cram me the next turn, but I don't think that's going to be the case, and I don't really want to chalk up my bench that much. So we'll go ahead and Marnie, see if we can stick them with a bad hand. Path to the Peak is good. We have the Quick Ball to go get the Pumpkaboo next turn, just in case it buys us anything resembling time, and we will pass. They do get a Chorus, so it doesn't appear that I stuck them with too bad of a hand. They're a little ways away from Mirage Gate, but that's nothing that a couple more flower selecting plays can't take care of. If they choose to Abyss Seeking at any point, I'm pretty confident in our ability to take a good knockout on one of these. I do have things like Zigzagoon and things like Lost Sweeper to detach this from my Arceus, but with the Lost Impact attack only doing 280, I need to kind of stay out of that range. The boss is a great first step, though. I think it's probably important to rope here. Go ahead and promote Arceus so that we can, at the very least, get something into play. We will part ways with this boss, though, just in case we find a way to get back into it. This does make things just a little bit difficult. Realistically, I'd probably like to have a different card to Quick Ball away, but I need to get that V-Star. So we'll put the hands into Fate here. We'll Bibarel. See what we can do. It seems like we're in a pretty bad spot. Not exactly what you want to see. We'll go ahead and quick ball away this doof. Get ourselves Giratina. Put some energy on it. And go from there. They do part ways with a Colress that could prove to be helpful later. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards. Now they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards. So Mirage Gate is definitely live. They need 2 more cards in the Lost Zone to be able to just straight up delete one of my Pokemon. Unfortunately, not chasing after the V-Star does make me an easy target for the Shred plus Choice Belt plus Zigzagoon Ping if they wanted to, or they can just Lost Impact for Knockout, but then I would exchange blows with them and try to set up an Arceus myself for the following turn. We could potentially see a pass here. I doubt it, but there is definitely a world where that works. Radiant Greninja play could definitely be spicy here as well. Doesn't appear that they're going to go that route. With the big hand that they have, it's unlikely for me to see anything resembling a whiff of an attack here. So we'll probably see Lost Impact this turn. I don't think they have the 10 cards to do the Star Requiem here, so they will just take the knockout. I can return the knockout, but I have to pray that they don't have a rebuttal. We will promote Giratina to get the V-Star, which is a pretty sweet top deck. Realistically, do not need to boss anything here. Arceus seems okay. Don't need to do anything else. We'll just go ahead and impact for knockout. Part ways with you and you. That Marnie could definitely prove to be very helpful. Third Giratina hits the field. So that should put them at the limit to use their Star Requiem the following turn, which is definitely going to delete this Giratina and feel super bad. But if they give it to Arceus, that could promote a line of play for me here. Parting ways with the Ultra Ball signals that they already have the V-Star in hand. But do they have the energy? They have 1, 2, 3, 4 energy. The discard pile. And they pass. Not super terrible. But realistically, I don't have an additional attacker right now unless I have the double turbo energy live. Flying Pikachu is just a 3-prize liability at this point. Marnieing my opponent might actually put them in a better spot, though. But I kind of need to see more cards. So let's part ways with this Bibarel. Let's get another Giratina. We have the V-Star in the deck. Go Giratina, Marnie. Do we get the V-Star? We don't get the double turbo energy we're looking for. Let's take a quick peek at the prizes. Don't realistically need any of those. I do need that double turbo energy though. We didn't get knocked out. We can evolve. I don't want to evolve here though. But that is my last V-Star, so I don't really want to part ways with it. Can't attach that energy. We need to pray. Part ways with this. Get nothing. Pray for double turbo off of this incisor. Definitely didn't pan out, unfortunately. We'll go ahead and attach to this Giratina. We'll hope that they don't have boss plus Mirage Gate, and we'll see where it goes. Do have boss, which could definitely get me stuck. But it might look like just a pass from my opponent, which could be okay. Not attaching to that Arceus now feels a little silly, but that was pending knockout to where my opponent did the dang thing, so we'll go ahead and evolve this. We didn't use our switch, so it's still in the deck somewhere. We'll Marnie, and then we will Incisors afterwards. Get the double turbo energy. Realistically, don't have... Belt on Arceus seems fine. We'll drop this and hit that. We will Incisors. We do get the switch, which is cool. Trinity Charge, put one energy here. Part ways with Rope. They have the scoop up net. Probably elect to delete this Arceus unless they can get their hands on boss, but they did use 2 boss's orders already. And a lot of Giratina lists are not running 3 boss. If they elect to rope me... Okay, so that's 1. They could be on an energy drought here, and that might not be the worst thing. Looks like my opponent has some difficult decisions to make. Potentially a hand... Oh, 3 boss's orders. My goodness. So that definitely complicates things just a little bit. I could let this go down and just see my line of play. I don't realistically need to do anything else. It's probably their last boss. Let's attach here. We can attach double turbo energy up there next turn if we need to. Flying Pikachu. We can Lost Vacuum, Flying Pikachu away, bounce Path to the Peak, put Path to the Peak back down, and pass. So we can draw cards more next turn. They do have the Crystal Cave, so they are free from that, we do still have the Scoop Up Net. Ordinary Rod will put the energies back in the deck so that they can use their Mirage Gate. Ooh. Or the means to hunt down that V-Star. They're down 1, 2, 3 Mirage Gates. 4 Mirage Gates here. Cool. Cool. We do get Arceus V-Star. Seems good. Seems good. Attach. Treats. The odds of me not landing that Scoop Up Net are pretty good. See what happens though. Maybe we'll get lucky. Scoop Up Net, Zigzagoon, put it back down, bop that. Path to the Peak seems fine. Go ahead and Nova. All good there. This is a really long drawn out game. I am down 2 boss. There's a world where I get into the next one, but they have to put this Giratina in the active. And they need to have something along the lines of boss. If they play 4 boss, like, good for them. But I don't think that that's a thing. The Greninja play could very well be live coming into this. They do part ways with the Lost Vacuum. I suppose they don't need to send more energy into the discard pile. But we'll try to find a way to win this game for sure. And that's a concession. So, you know, even though we had a slow start, even though we had some ball stall action, the Marnie path just seems to be very, very good in Arctina. Could potentially be Baby Zard. Energy seems good. It is Zard. Interesting. And pass. Cool. Not exactly what we're looking for here. This is a really, really big hand, so ideally I would like to path here. Attaching an energy to Giratina doesn't necessarily do it for me, but it might be a turn or 2 before they can attack, so we'll see what happens. We will path, attach, an Abyss Seeking. What do I want in my hand? I think I like the Scoop Up Net. I think I like the Ultra Ball. We get Marnied. Not terrible. Don't hate it. Not great. Second Zard comes down. They have a 1-card hand, Crobat. And Path to the Peak was in play, so they have a no-card hand. And I think I might be something resembling Chillin. Let's go here. Quick ball away this Giratina. Grab myself Arceus. Put down Arceus, touch Grass Energy. Ping them again. And we'll go Abyss Seeking. I think I'd like to keep that. I think I'm keen on that. So right now it has 230 HP, which kind of stinks. Let's see what their top decks consist of. Oh, there they go. They have abilities again and no other cards. Cool. Quick ball. Let's part ways with the vacuum. Get ourselves Crobat. Draw some cards. Not great cards. If it's the VMAX, I'll wish that I had put Belt on this Tina. So we'll do this. I don't want to attach another energy that isn't double turbo here. We'll go here. See. Well, Marnie, give him a hand again. You're welcome. Cool, cool, cool. I don't think that's going to make a world of difference. But we can go Starbirth. If I rope them, they have to promote something else. Plus double turbo energy. Here, rope. They can give me Bat, which I can knock out. They can give me this Charizard. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Seems fine. I think I like a second Arceus here as well. Go there. Choice Belt. Nova. Put a couple of you in play. One. And let's hope for some good prizes, shall we? Double turbo energy is meh. Boss's orders seems good. They will scrapper my belt, I presume. Nope. They think they're taking the knockout on this Arceus. Oh, Marnie, thank you. That actually saves me just a little bit. Not that great of a hand. Following up. Fire Spin for 200 here. Second Minchi. Right. Cool beans. Alright, you lose a couple energy. Feels bad. And you meant to do the double turbo, so that's a dub. Let's go. Alright, so we won the coin flip. Yes, we want to go first. We absolutely want to get Arceus and double turbo energy, which we don't get, unfortunately. But we'll see what happens. Let's go Arceus. We do get an attachment that isn't our grass or psychic energy, so that seems okay. We are playing against Regis here. Let's see if we could put a supporter into our hand. I think I'll part ways with this grass energy plus escape rope. Get ourselves Crobat. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If we get Pikachu VMAX live this turn, I feel like we're in pretty good shape. The issue is I just don't have anything else in my hand. So let's scoop up Net Bidoof, put it back down. Well, I really would like to attach double turbo energy, so we'll just do this. Go here, we get the other lightning. Oh my goodness, this is a chalked game, man. Oi, oi, oi. Don't really want to put down another Arceus V. Path to the Peak realistically does nothing for me here. We'll pass. I guess putting down another Arceus would have been better just in case they rock me this turn. We do play Collapse Stadium. We don't play anything resembling Avery, so we're kind of going to have to hope that Flying Pikachu hits the field pretty soon here. Not an incredible hand. I guess we could have just attached the energy, held the Ultra Ball for next turn for the V-Star, but we'll see what happens. They did prize a Drago. Hopefully they saw that they prized a bunch of other Regis as well. It's really all I can hope for, and they Quick Ball for one, Regigate for the next. Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. I could see it. I can already feel it in my loins. Regice. They're going to boss Crobat with the single retreat cost. That is a lot of energy. Let's go here, I suppose. We will, because they don't have a way to get that out of the active, so I'm more or less chilling, I think. I don't want to get rid of either of these, so we'll attach here and we'll pass. He can accelerate a bunch of energy from the discard pile onto Registeel. That also does not do a whole lot for us, other than help us get Pikachu potentially. Maybe we can capitalize on that. Let's get Flying Peak. Let's put it down, attach, and pass. Cool, they don't have a whole lot of anything. Arceus V-Star seems super good. Okay, so we can Starbirth. We already parted ways with Rope, so it's gonna have to be Switch. Grab Collapse Stadium and Research. I don't think I want it in that order. I think I want Research. And I think I want Prized Switch, so that's bad. We can just sit behind this Crobat for a minute, which is okay. Don't really think I want double turbo energy here. Then we'll grab Research and Collapse. Let's attach another energy to Peak, Collapse Stadium, and we will see how this pans out. Go and Research. Do get Flying Pika VMAX. Don't have any energy to retreat with next turn. This is gonna do a tremendous amount of damage if I don't attack with Pikachu first. So play a game where they don't take knockout on Arceus here. We'll Quick Ball away Tina. Call that a day. Don't need to Lost Vacuum anything else. Maybe we don't play that, so we'll pass. And now Regis isn't playing boss. So they would have to Rope boss Flying Pikachu V, but you know, it could be a transformed list for sure. They do Rod the Regice back into play. I would imagine it's because they're probably holding a Regice too. But I need the means to pivot. And that gets me one step closer. We can sell all the way out for this. We can belt here. Let's go ahead and Incisors. We do get that, but we don't get the attachment either. Attach here. And we'll pass. It's just a bad start for Regis. Putting down the second Arceus was basically me saying, oh, they're definitely going to have the first turn knockout. They do play boss, though. So that is a little spooky. Just a little spooky. Doesn't look like they have the counter stadium, though. Okie dokie. So we will attach here. We're going to retreat with Crobat. I think I'm going to Lost Vacuum this way, get rid of my belt. Draw some more cards. Cool. And then that's it. That is GG's against Regis. Because Flying Pikachu does not let basic Pokemon attack. And that about wraps it up for the video. I do not regret playing this for Salt Lake City. I definitely felt like I put myself in advantageous positions against a lot of the decks in the current standard format. If you built the deck, make sure you comment below if you like it. And if you're here on my channel already, might as well like the video, subscribe, and then turn your notifications on so you get updates every time I upload videos like this one. Have a good one. Deuces.